有人。
Ah, no llego.
Ahí está, Oco.
¡Mimi! ¡Ay!
Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, The Lazy Cat and the Mouse Race. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don't like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. In a small, cozy house at the edge of the village, there lived a cat named Whiskers. Whiskers wasn't just any cat. He was a very lazy cat. He loved to sleep, eat, and lounge around all day long. His favorite pastime? Sitting on the windowsill, watching the world go by, occasionally twitching his tail and yawning. One sunny afternoon, as Whiskers was lounging lazily in his favorite spot, a mouse named Squeaky appeared at the door. Squeaky was known in the house for being quick, clever, and always full of energy. He had a tiny, mischievous smile on his face as he scampered up to Whiskers. "Hey, Whiskers," squeaked Squeaky. "I've got an idea. How about a race? You and me from here to the kitchen. What do you say?" Whiskers barely opened his eyes and stretched lazily. He had heard of these challenges before, but he had no interest in participating in any sort of exertion. After all, the kitchen would still be there when he was done napping. "Why would I race you, little mouse?" Whiskers yawned. "I've got more important things to do, like, well, napping, for instance." But Squeaky wouldn't give up. "Come on, Whiskers, you're fast. I bet you can beat me. It'll be fun," he squeaked, bouncing around in circles. "If you win, I'll leave the kitchen for a whole week. You can have it all to yourself." Whiskers thought for a moment. The kitchen was his favorite place, filled with delicious smells of cheese, fish, and freshly baked bread. He wasn't entirely convinced, but the idea of having it all to himself sounded tempting. "All right, fine," Whiskers said lazily. "But I warn you, I'm not exactly in race mode, so don't get your hopes up." Squeaky grinned. "Great, let's make it a fair race. You can take any route you like, and I'll take the mouse hole shortcut. Ready?" Whiskers yawned again and stretched, clearly not too invested in the idea. Sure. Let's do it." At the starting line, while the edge of the living room carpet, Squeaky bounced with excitement while Whiskers slowly rolled over and stretched his legs. The mouse was eager, his little heart pounding with anticipation. Meanwhile, Whiskers was still deciding whether or not it was worth getting up. "On your mark, get set, go." Squeaky squeaked. Squeaky darted off like a rocket, heading straight for the mouse hole onto the couch. Whiskers, on the other hand, didn't even stand up. He stretched one leg, then the other, and finally rolled off the windowsill slowly. He made his way over to the kitchen with no real sense of urgency, pausing every few steps to lick his paw or chase a stray sunbeam on the floor. Meanwhile, Squeaky was zipping through the house, racing through the small mouse hole, past the chairs, and leaping over the carpet with agility. I'm gonna win," he squeaked as he sped toward the kitchen. Whiskers wasn't worried. He had a plan: take his time, enjoy the scenery, and eventually reach the kitchen when he felt like it. He walked by a cozy pillow, decided to nap for a few minutes, and then lazily flicked his tail, keeping an eye on Squeaky's progress. Squeaky, nearing the kitchen door, could barely contain his excitement. "Huh, I'm almost there," he shouted, completely unaware of the slow-moving cat just a few feet behind. As Squeaky reached the kitchen doorway, he dashed to the bowl of crumbs left from a recent snack. He was almost there, just a few inches away. But then, something unexpected happened. Whiskers, still strolling lazily behind, reached the kitchen door at the exact same time. Squeaky stopped dead in his tracks. "Wait, what? How did you?" Whiskers calmly walked past the little mouse, stretched out in front of the bowl of crumbs, and flopped down. He gave a lazy yawn, almost as if he hadn't even realized he was in a race. Squeaky blinked. But how? I was so fast. I took the shortcut. How did you?" Whiskers licked his paw and then gave the mouse a smug look. "Well, you see, little friend, while you were rushing and darting all over the place, I was enjoying the journey. I stopped to relax, and in the end, I still made it. It's not about speed. It's about enjoying life's little pleasures like naps and snacks." Squeaky sat down, his tiny paws on his cheeks, stunned. "You're not even out of breath." Whiskers chuckled. "Why rush when you can just take your time and still end up where you want to be? Now, if you don't mind, I think I'll enjoy these crumbs." Squeaky frowned, but couldn't help but admire Whiskers' relaxed attitude. "Well, I guess you won this race after all. You're a real genius, Whiskers. Whiskers shrugged and casually took a bite of the crumbs. It's not about winning, Squeaky. It's about the experience. And today, the experience was delicious. And so, Whiskers, the lazy cat, proved that sometimes taking your time can be the best way to win, even in a race with a speedy mouse.